on though as we try to figure that out.
It says I'm on, so.
Okay, so here we go with promotions as far as sales. We're going to go through top team sales. This is GV, group volume. So that means your volume plus anybody on your team together, their volume. So all of you together. So we're going to start with number one, besides John and I. Number one in highest group sales is Jennifer Hinderman, who's a diamond, and her group volume is $24,695.54 in the month of April. So congratulations, Jennifer. Jen. Lexi was number two. Lexi Drysdale, who's also a diamond. Her group volume was $19,392. Awesome. Amanda Pizik is third for group sales, highest, for $18,825. Kayla Lund, fourth place for highest group sales at $18,620.54. Susan Hildebrand, who's a double diamond on our team, is number five in highest group sales with $15,641. Woo, awesome. Alyssa Amlin, which is number six in highest group sales with $15,375. Woo, woo, awesome. Stephanie Gracek, Emerald now, and Alyssa is a Ruby. Stephanie Gracek is number seven in highest group sales for $12,675. Anna Melzer is number eight with $11,984.54. Julie Otto is number nine in group volume, and Julie's at Emerald with $10,487. And number 10 for highest group volume in sales would be Anna White with $10,018. Awesome, guys. Way to go with the top team sales. Just rocking out. Is everybody seeing us? Able to get on?
I'm going to check it on my phone and see if it's working.
Yeah, let us know, guys, if you can see us. Then for top, let's see, personal sales, so PBV. So this is that whole 400 club thing.
Yep, it's on.
Okay, so hopefully everybody's transitioned over. I'm not for sure. Try to keep it down maybe, and then can you post it into Entries Elite and
I can do that.
And into all the rest of the threads. So for the top personal bonus volume in sales, that's your personal sales with you and awesome. Smile, John. It's working. We need to make sure we put it in all the other threads.
So all right, I'll do that. You guys keep talking.
Yeah, so I'm going to keep on here while he puts in all the threads and get everybody transitioned over. So top personal sales is, let's see, Stephanie Gracek. Actually, I had 2,139 this month, and second was Stephanie Gracek, awesome, with 2,123 in personal sales. Number three was Sarah Fitzner with 2,010. Number four was Michelle Holtman with 1,637. I'm just so excited. These are all, this is all like over 1,000. This is so cool. 1,637 for Michelle Holtman. Number five for highest personal sales is Shelly McIndons with 1,503 in personal sales. So again, that's your sales plus all your little customers together. Nikki Kutz, woo, with number six in highest personal sales of 1,447. Awesome. Martha Yoder, number seven with 1,379 in personal sales. Number eight is Stacy Deering, woo woo, awesome, with 1,322 in personal sales. And I did more than 10 for this because I was just so amazed at how many people were over 1,000. So it's really cool. Let's see, Andrea Michaels was number nine with 1,285 for the month of April. We had, let's see, let me make sure I'm going in the right order here. Alyssa Sellner was 1,196 in personal sales. Amy Peachy was 1,157 in sales. Let me see here. And let's see. Oh, I got this kind of mixed up. Let's see. Lisa Tolbert had 1,191 in personal sales, and Erin Kajnitsky, who just had a baby, had 1,160 in personal sales. So that is just awesome. Is everybody on now so I can turn the call off?
I'm not familiar with all these threads, so I just want to make sure I got everybody.
Okay.
So if
I'll keep on for a second here.
if I miss
Just go right
somebody,
here. Just go right here. The second while I transition here into messages.
Okay.
Yeah. And we want to make sure, sorry guys, hold on for 1 second. Just want to make sure everybody is knowing about it and is on. And the computer is very, very slow. So all of these. Right here, Team Enter, Team Macaulay, Team Enter Leadership right here, Enters Elite. Okay.
I'll get
Okay,
those.
so John will get those, and I'll stay on and just until we make sure everybody's on. So awesome on the, seriously, on group sales and on personal bonus volume. Seriously, just awesome. All right, so it's time for our 400 Club winner. So, John, I'm going to grab this. I put all your guys' names in a bucket. Why isn't it showing me?
Oh, here.
In a bucket.
Oh, you're right here.
Slow. It's weird.
So
So I have everybody's 400 Club, the ones that messaged me and told me what their PBB was and their ID number throughout the month. So I'm just going to go ahead and draw who won the 400 Club. And this month, 400 Club winner is winning a Applebee's gift certificate for $25. So awesome, awesome. Take your family out, celebrate, woo, enjoy. All right, so here we go. 400 Club. Yeah. Is Selena Blycom. Selena Blycom, you are the winner for 400 Club. Awesome, awesome. Way to go, girl. Message me with your address, and I will drop the $25 Applebee's gift card in the mail to you. So way to go. We're going to continue 400 Club throughout the month. So for month of May, we'll smile. We can see now. Hey. It's very stressful trying to figure out this technology. So 400 Club will keep it going through the month of May. So as you get to 400, you just keep messaging and inboxing me, and we'll just keep adding people into that, and we'll have some awesome giveaway for that. So congratulations on the 400 Club winner. We also had a contest for most book parties from April 6th. It started on Monday, April 6th through the end of the month. So people did message me, not a whole lot of people, but some people did remember as I continually gave you guys reminders. And the winner for the most book parties was Stephanie Grachek with 9 parties in the month of April. Woo! So go Stephanie. So Stephanie, your gift is, as I go over here, is a GoPro book. This is the Eric Worre GoPro 7 Steps to Becoming a Network Marketing Professional. We absolutely love this book, and this book is by far the most amazing, amazing book. And it definitely goes through and walks you through everything you would need to know to have the great skill sets to become professional in network marketing. So I'm going to send this off to you.
Yeah, I love that book. That is probably my #1 book.
Yes, we highlight all over in it, and it's actually online for those of you that, you know, if you don't want to buy or purchase it, you can just go go to YouTube and look up GoPro Eric Worre, and you'll actually find the audio online. I think it's about 2.5 hours long.
It's actually a video as well, so you can kind of look at him while he's
I don't know
talking.
if it's a video for that or just listening.
On YouTube it is.
It isn't actually video. I think it's just a listening on YouTube.
Oh, maybe.
Check it out, and definitely see what that's all about. So GoPro, that's for you, Stephanie. So way to go. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so those are the promotions and awesome stuff that's going on in the contests. So, keep yourselves going with that. The 400 Club, the reason we have that together is as you're charting and as you bring people onto your business, you're going to teach them to do the steps to success like you're doing. So when they organically gather 4 loyal customers and get their 120 in free product credit, then it also qualifies them in their boxes as you're promoting up to new levels. So we want to definitely encourage people to follow the steps to success, to layer that down to every single person. So that should definitely be something that's printed out every single month, and it's a goal that everybody gets 4 new loyal customers as a goal. If obviously if you want to go double, triple, and all that quickly, you're gonna do that success several times in a month to make sure everything, all that keeps flowing fast for you, and you're gonna teach that throughout your team. So 4 loyal customers gets you about that 400, and we know that in business, people will do their 3 months, and then like it happens, maybe they got to cancel their auto shipment. So we want to continue to keep growing our business, and the same thing with distributors. People come in, some people see the vision for what it is, some people don't, some people go for it, some people don't, some people are in the witness protection program as soon as they come in.
And some people just take a little while to recognize it, you know?
Right,
So,
right. Are we recording this? You know how to do that?
I'm not sure.
Ooh, okay, well, good thing I got the phone on. Hopefully I'm not.
Yep.
Can you guys hear me? It's not like feeding back, do you think, between the two?
Shouldn't be.
Okay, awesome. All right, so definitely work on the 400, and then your 400 PBV as your goal. Okay. So moving on then from there is let's talk about some different topics coming up. I thought we should talk a little bit about, John, you and I could just talk a little bit about, the importance of some different things. We've noticed after 2.5 years, I suppose because we're new, and some of you are, I should say, are new, checking in, and they haven't even seen us before, maybe because you're brand new. If we look over our 2.5 years being in this business and being able to bring John home as a full-time couple, there's some definite things and clues that are being left that people need to do if they want to be able to really have a successful business. So let's talk a little bit about that, John. What are some things that people should maybe do daily in order to, have success and keep things moving?
Well, I think the first thing is to, recognize that coming into the business, everybody has probably the most excitement when they first come in to the business. And it's important to feed that excitement. And I think how we do that is we try to get some success early on. How do we get that success early on? We start by watching the videos that are provided for us in the eSuite training. And then I would say, make sure we as veteran people in the business are doing a good job training, but keeping it simple. Let's not complicate things. We do have a 3-step process for a reason, and that's to keep it simple. But on our end of training, it's also very important to coach, train, and guide the people that we bring on to this business so that they in turn can turn around and layer that to the next people. And, for some of you who are bringing on a lot of people really quickly, it's going to be all the more important to not only keep it simple, but to coach, train, and guide and keep that going so that nothing gets missed, so that, all of a sudden we don't have a person who's, maybe not getting launched, or a person who's not watching their videos and not getting that training so that they can ultimately have success. Because really, that is why we are in this business, is to provide income for our families. And so, yeah, some other ways that we do that is, like filling out our hundreds list, and that's kind of our memory jogger. Filling out our 6 list is another great one that we use. We kind of don't end the day until we figure out what we're going to be doing tomorrow. I know when I was in my construction business, that was huge because I always explain to my kids that, if I go to work and I'm going to be, setting walls, I'm going to need my air nailer, I'm going to need my level, I'm going to need some ladders. And if I go to work without those items in my truck, and I drive an hour away to work, and I get there and I don't have these things, guess what? I'm not going to be doing much work. Or, I might try and I might have a 4-foot step ladder and I maybe needed this 6-foot. So what we're trying to say by telling you these things is that we want you to be successful. That it is in our best interest to have you be successful. And the way to do that, the way for all of us to give success or help give success to the new people, is to give them the best training, the best guidance we can to help them do exactly what we did. So the 6 list, the hundreds list, what are a couple other things that I'm missing? Obviously going through and talking about the 3 simple steps, the ways that we get paid, and knowing what is in each ingredient in each product, that's not a big deal. That's not something you need to know. Just, for all those people out there, and everybody has them at their shows where they say, well, what's in this product and how does the wrap really work? All of the upper people that we've ever heard talk to us about that question is, we just say, you know what, it works. And if you really want to know what's in the ingredients, I can give that to you. I have that printed off in my folder over here, and just simply hand them that, and they're going to read that, and they're going to pretty much satisfy what they're looking for when it comes to what's in it, what's the magic sauce,
right?
That type of thing. Right.
And in certain people, we're going to do a live new distributor training tomorrow night, and we're really going to get into the if you want to call it the meat and potatoes of what you really truly need to be plugging into and really be in tune with. Definitely jump on tomorrow night, 8:30. We promise to have this set by tomorrow. There won't be issues in the beginning, 8:30 when we get started. And but anyways, as far as success does leave clues. It really, really does. And you really have to decide what you want out of this business. You really have to just kind of sit down. You have to say, all right, if you have a significant other, you need to figure out where you want to go in this business, how quickly you want to go in this business, and how much do you need to make each month. And you need to get your success out, and you need to get your charts out. And you start with that executive being the next step if you're just a distributor. And if you're an executive, then you're getting the Ruby chart out. And if you have questions beyond that, you certainly have to just reach out to us. I know Candy Dempsey's getting ready to do a live compensation plan webinar, so we're going to watch that. They're also doing a new distributor training on Friday. So if you just pay attention to what's all happening, and I know that there's a lot of information that goes in these threads every single week. Every single day for that matter, between online parties or whatever. Pick and choose what you can do. I realize a lot of you have full-time jobs. When we transitioned over, John was still working 7 in the morning till 7 at night sometimes, and I was a stay-at-home mom with the 3 kids, and I wasn't working a full-time job, but my kids were underneath my feet. And if anybody knows what that's like to try to do something with your kids right there, it's very difficult. So you have to pick and choose what you are going to commit to. But I'm telling you, if you come into this business and you want to go somewhere with this business, then you will decide and you will commit and you will tell yourself, we are all in, and you will choose what works best for you and what works in your schedule. John and I sat down and we had that crucial conversation. We said, all right, we want to go, we want to get you retired as quickly as possible. And so I worked every Tuesday and Thursday, and I did events every Tuesday and Thursday. And we just had an agreement that that's what we were going to do, and that's how crazy it was going to be. And Tuesday and Thursday was when I was actually gone. That didn't talk about the different days. I was actually doing stuff all the time on the computer, chatting with people on the phone, or messaging people and following up with people. So you really have to decide. We call it the power hour. So if you can have a power hour where you sit down and you are following up with your hundreds list of your certain people that you have, that's just, this list is constantly being added to, people are being added to it, crossed off of it. If they're like, no, get me off here, whatever. But you're just constantly adding things to that list, and it really is a living, breathing list, and you know where you need to go, and it's with you wherever you go. So like if you're in the parking lot or you're on lunch break at work and you have an hour or half an hour, then boom, you're eating lunch and you're messaging people. So you're working in the pockets of your day if you do work full time, and it's just, it's just that way for you. So that's something you need to be thinking about. But you need to sit down, you need to commit, you need to decide what you're going to do. You need to get yourself a calendar, and you need to work this business professionally, and it will pay you professionally. Okay? I think people often think that this is like it's like a lottery ticket. Like, I'm just going to come into this, I'm just going to, post the post, and people are going to fall into my lap. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, that's not how it's going to happen. Okay? You're going to work for your business. If you want to go somewhere and you want to be paid in the kind of money that's going to bring your husband home, or retire yourself from your regular job, you're going to work for it. You're going to work hard for it. We've been working very hard for the last 2.5 years, and we know where we're going. And has it been worth it? Absolutely, to have John home and help others get to where we want them to be, where we want you guys to be right with us. So
yeah, I think the biggest thing that I'm hearing you say is consistency.
right.
You know, honestly, when I look back over the 2.5 years that we've been in now, I see consistency. And you know, we were consistent before in what we did too, but we were consistently spinning our wheels in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, for all those people out there that are, you know, Liz and I are very busy. We understand that all of you are very busy too. We talk to people that every day that say, I could never do that business, I'm way too busy. We totally get that. But I've heard too many success stories from people that literally, you know, had much success. And all of these people came from very, very busy lifestyles. What they did was they implemented some of the things that we're talking about, like this power hour. But consistency, year in, you know, from day 1 to day 365, that consistent plugging in. I imagine for a person who says, you know, I'm really looking to, I was hoping to get my business really going this month, and you know, they're frustrated because there isn't a whole lot there, a whole lot of, should we say, you know, harvest. And probably the first question we say is, well,
What are you doing?
How much did you plug in? How much did you put in?
What did you do today? Like my first question is, well, how many did you reach out to today? How many
Or
did
last
you?
month.
Or even last month. I mean, when we think about, okay, well, I didn't promote this month. Okay, well, let's chat about that. You know, like let's really chat about what your day looks like and how many are you reaching out to per day? You know, Instagram is something that we're all trying to learn more of, and Angela Kuchar is just rocking it out with that. We really should have another live streaming or something with her sharing what she's doing and how she's doing that. She's brought on somebody from Norway, which is just awesome, Tina. So that's very, very cool. So,
So
you know,
I think the thing of it is, you know, nobody is going to have a debate on whether or not you're busy or not, whether or not we're busy. I think what we would tell you to do is, or you know, encourage you to do is, if there's only so much time in your day and you only have time to do 2 things, then do those things to the very best of your ability, and do them consistently.
mhm.
If you have a little bit more time, then do 5 things and do those to the very best of your ability. And I guarantee you, if you do that consistently, it will pay off. It will pay off over time. I don't know how many, you know, Jim Rohn, Eric Worre, they've all said the same thing. Consistency is key.
Mhm.
So maybe I hammered that enough.
Right, and you know, with this GoPro book that we talked about with Eric Worre, you know, he talks a lot about fortune being in the follow-up. So, you know, that's a big thing too. I think a lot of us really do give up too fast. I really believe that we message one time and we don't get a message back, and we say, oh, they must not be interested. That's not true. It actually takes an average person 4 to 6 actual meetings, or you know, encounters, whatever you want to call that, before someone really does either come to an event or wants to ask you some more questions about something, or is interested in becoming a loyal customer or distributor. So when you think about that, I think a lot of times people fall and quit too quickly when they just needed to reach out one more time, or they just needed to maybe use this word choice instead of this word choice, or they needed to, you know, invite them to this event or that event or whatever it looks like. But it takes a while sometimes, and we have to be persistent, but we also have to be patient too. And we talk a lot about like planting those seeds, and you know how, you know, it takes a while for watering and connecting and relationship building before a person sometimes is ready to be all in or hear more. And really our job, our only job, is to educate and help people understand what we do. That's really our job. So where can you invite them? Can you invite them onto online events? Can you invite them to opportunities being held by you, or are you having them yourself? Or would they like to try a wrap or a facial for free? And in that setting, it would be just having some girlfriends over or some couples over, 3 to 4 that are wrapping for $25, and then she gets to wrap or facial for free. So it's thinking about all those different ways in which you can get in front of people, or get the information and the education in front of people. And that's truly how it starts. And then Eric Worre always says, don't ever leave an encounter without setting up another. another place for you to meet, whether it's coffee or whether it's an online event or it's plugging them into Opportunity. And then I still follow up with people that it was one time almost a year before someone finally came to an event, and I just consistently invited them over and over and over again. And not just them. So don't think that I just stuck with them. I continued on my hundreds list with more and more people as I added more and more people to that list. So it wasn't like I just kept reaching out to that one. I reached out to tons of people, but I also kept that person on that list so that I never forgot about them. Okay? So it is persistent, and it's persistence, it's consistency, and it's excitement, guys. And it's belief. So if you don't believe in what you've got going on, if you don't have that confidence, that true belief in what our products do and what they can, what they do for people and how they help change people's lives, and even the business part, people can sense that. They know that. If they see that you just don't stand behind it, where it's like, well, do you think you wanna? No, you don't want to be that way. You want to be like, let's get you started.
Let's wrap.
Let's get you started on a new health journey. Let's get you started feeling better. Let's get you started having more energy, or whatever that looks like. So the way in which your aura about you says a lot about what you believe in your company and how successful you're going to be. So I remember that I started just like everybody. So I was a distributor at one point. And, really, I shared success stories of my uplines, like Kim Haver, our presidential. I shared stories about her, and I borrowed her story until I got my own story. And yet I did also say that I'm going to retire my husband. And people would kind of smile at me and shake their head. And I was like, no, really, I'm going to do that. And 9 months after I got off that plane, after going to a company event, we did just that. So, you really have to believe and be confident in what you've got your hands on, and come from such a place of confidence and that bulletproof. I mean, we can talk a little bit about being completely bulletproof, because, when John and I started, it wasn't an easy journey. Many people like you guys, I'm sure, encounter people like to say things like, well, you're doing that. What's that? That doesn't work. That's crazy. Or they just don't even want to bother to even do anything with your company or try any products. You're going to encounter that. And so what we found is the quicker you can become bulletproof, really honestly, and realize that just truly some people just don't like mustard. It's true. People just don't like mustard. That's cool. That's totally fine. You're wanting to work with people who truly want these products, who are looking to change their health with what we have to offer, and who would like this business opportunity because, quite frankly, what they're doing just isn't paying the bills. And so those are some things, I guess, that I would definitely say that, it's just that consistency. It's that it is hard work. There's no question. There is definitely hard work that goes into it, and a lot of follow-up. A lot of following up, and a lot of putting names on the hundreds list and continually going through that. So, say something?
Yeah, I'll just throw a plug out there for company events, or we have Kim, our upline, Kim Haber, coming from New Jersey in the beginning of June, and I'm just going to throw a plug out there for that and company events, because those are the things that are going to help get that excitement going inside of you and help you see firsthand what's going on inside the heart of the company. I know that we have the calls, the company calls on Sunday and Monday night. Those are, Pam's doing a fantastic job
Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.
Highlighting the new presidentials that have been coming out lately. I know I've really enjoyed listening to that. But honestly, for me, the biggest thing for me was, I remember going to the first event, and I remember sitting right outside the ropes that roped off the VIP section. And that VIP section at the time was triple diamonds and above. And I'm looking inside of this VIP section. I mean, the rope is here, and we're just on the other side. And I looked at Liz and I says, what's so special about them? They're nothing different than us. And now the amount of people that are in the VIPs has grown so much. So just letting you know, there is room for you. It's grown so much that triples aren't even a part of that anymore.
We're not VIP anymore.
We're not. We used to be VIPs. We're not even VIPs anymore. We need to get into that next level again. But what I'm saying is, guys, you can do it. You absolutely can do it. It's right there for the taking.
If we can do it, you can do it.
The biggest roadblock, seriously, you guys have seen this on Facebook. You've seen it on Instagram. The biggest roadblock lies right between our ears. It's that the little thing called our brain, the little noodle up on top telling us we can or we can't.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Liz and I just got sick and tired of being sick and tired, sick and tired of having not enough money at the end of the month. And, you know, once we decided that we had had enough and we found that we had gold in our hands, it was a matter of being consistent, reaching out, being fearless. What have we got to lose? You know, I remember Stephanie Grachik, if she's on the call tonight, I remember her saying when we were up at her place, she was sitting in front of the couch and the gals were sitting behind her and she said, "This is the unemployment couch. We've got nowhere else to go. We need to make this happen." That girl had fire in her eyes. She wanted to do it and she's doing it. She's changing her legacy right now. So I encourage you all to get that fire. And you know, there's a few ways that you can do that. You know, you can get to the company events, you can come to our events, you can get on the company calls. If you can't figure it out, we'd be happy to help you figure it out. All it takes is a desire.
That's right. That's right. And that is very, very true. You know, just having that laser focus as to where you're going. And it really is, you know, it depends on your journey is your journey as far as, you know, do you want it to take 3 years? Do you want it to take 5 years? Do you want it to take 14 years? Do you want it to take 20 years? That truly is up to you. That really, really, truly is up to you. And the only way, and I've said this a million times, the only way to fail in this business is to quit. Or decide that you're going to jump ship and go somewhere else. And, you know, you always remember that no matter where you go, you're here, you're there, you're somewhere else, it's going to be the same. It all depends on what you're doing. So if you decide
Absolutely.
that you're going to work hard here or you're going to work hard there, it's going to be the same. It's going to be the same. We have an amazing company with amazing products, with an amazing compensation plan. Hands down, we are in the right place at the right time. It's just us. It's whether we choose to pick up the tools that are all there for us and whether we choose to have the confidence and the belief to truly take this to the next level. So,
Yeah, I was just going to reiterate, and I hope I get the numbers right if you guys missed it. The Sunday night call, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah, because today's Monday. Long day. You know, Mark said that we did over 100 million in last month, right? And you know, unbelievable, guys. I think he wants to crack 120 million this next month, this month of May. He said there was years that that was their goal to shoot for the year to get that.
mhm.
I just want to say what an amazing, you know, to realize where this company started from and to realize how small it is yet, but to realize the life-changing dreams that Mark has, that he is the people that he has surrounded himself with, and the fact that he chose not to put this on, what was it?
QVC.
QVC and on the shelves of Walmart. He said, no. I want you guys to be out of debt. I want you guys to have the same opportunity that I had, that I looked for such a long time after being a high school coach and a dad that didn't have enough money at the end of the month. And he's giving us that opportunity. I just love it. I just can't say enough about what he's doing. All we have to do is go out and work for it. We have gold in our hands, guys. All we have to do is make the choice to go out there and work for it.
That's right. It's exciting stuff. I don't know where else you get a chance like this. I truly don't. I look around and I think, you know, where else do you get a chance to rewrite your story, rewrite your future, be able to write your own paycheck? That's incredible to say, you know what, we want to get to $6 grand, the double diamond level. Let's do it. Let's go for it. It's going to take some hard work. We're going to go for it. You know, where else do you get to do that? You just don't get to do that in corporate America. You just don't get to do that. And how much do you truly want to be home with your children? How much do you want it? I mean, really, we wanted it bad. We wanted it really, 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 really bad. And so we'll keep on it because, you know, if the Lord allows it and wills it for us, we'd love to be right at the top because, you know, us being at the top means a whole lot of you people being doubles, triples, presidentials, ambassadors, and black diamonds with us. And I realize not everybody wants to put in the time. I know that. I know that a lot of people dream about it. They say they want it, but I know few, truly few, will say, I'm going to go for this. And that's the people that we truly will partner with. That's the people that we will say, all right, let's go, because that was our vision and that's what we want to do. So it's just so exciting. It's exciting to see, you know, the blessing that is there and how it is we're just getting started. That's the crazy thing. 2.5 years into this, we're just getting started. So that's really awesome. So, you know, in thinking about, you know, the things that success leaving clues, and as, you know, as we're talking about, you know, persistence, consistency, the 6 list that you're writing every night when you get off this call, you're gonna write 6 things down as to what you need to have prepared for tomorrow. And if you're going to work, then you've got your bag full of your hundreds list, your wraps, your facials, your blitz cards, the things that you need so that when you bump into someone, you've got it. You're set to go. Order forms, low customer forms, distributor forms.
Yeah, I just have to, I'm going to mention, you know, a friend of ours, Janet Ehlers from South Dakota, she just posted the other day, a few days ago, you know, she was walking into Walmart. Of course, she had her shirt on. And she was in there and somebody came chasing her down and said, hey, you don't have any of those wraps on you, do you? Bought 2 wraps right there because Janet had the wraps not only in her car, but she had them in the bag on her person. So
share the coupons,
be
guys.
prepared.
Just say to people simply, can I offer you a coupon? Would you like a coupon? Or hey, it's Customer Appreciation Day today. I'd love to offer you a coupon. And if you're blitzing personal people, or if you're blitzing, you know, your checkout lady, or if you're blitzing say you walk into the dentist or to your salon, say, can I offer you and your staff some coupons today? You know, just do that. Just do it, because, you know, we drove down to Illinois and I leave a paper trail wherever I go. Wherever I go, if there's a bulletin board, you're going to see my Blitz card there. And I'm blitzing as I'm out, sharing a few Blitz cards when I'm shopping or whatever. But, you know, I got a call from a gal, and it was from Iowa, Quick Trip, that I happened to put a couple Blitz cards up on, and she became a loyal customer. And she's thinking about the business. She's a student, and so we're connected on Facebook. We're chatting. Her wraps are going to be coming soon. We're going to talk as soon as the wraps come, so that I make sure that she sets herself up to put the wrap on the correct way. She drinks the water. Lately, I've been telling people to put a little extra water on the wraps because I do feel they're a little bit dry sometimes. And just really rub that cream in before they put it onto their belly or wherever they're wrapping. But, you know, it's just really connecting with people and showing that you really care. Because honestly, people do not know, or they don't care how much you know until they know how much you truly care. So be thoughtful and help people. And if you have loyal customers, reach out to them. You know, make sure that you've got them in some kind of a file folder, a system where you're keeping up with them. How are you doing? What are you liking the best about your products? It's month 4. Do you know free shipping is on month 4 if they're right after their month 3? Whatever that looks like. So just, you know, set up some systems. If you've got some team, keep them in a thread, chat with them, share different, you know, things that I'm sharing into threads. Just layer that leadership down, because we want everyone to be successful in this business. But in the end, it truly is up to you. Whether you're successful or not, it's truly up to you. So, what?
Nothing.
I'm smiling. I'm like, what? Am I saying something funny?
No.
Okay, awesome. So it really, really is a very, very exciting thing. So we are going to, so that was a little bit of some topics, but we're going to talk about what's coming up, guys. We're super, super excited. Obviously, you saw, hopefully, you were on the Sunday night call, that they offered out this Mother's Day package, and there's only 1,000 of them, and then they're gone. So what a great way to reach out to some men that you know, especially if they have a wife that's coming up and they don't want to spend money. They can just, You can do everything, set it all up for them and send it out. It'll be shipped to them, and it's got the card and the cape and the lifting lip and eye and the peel and the gift bag. It's all set to go. So definitely use that as a way to reach out to your loyal customers. That's an awesome thing. We know the Ruby bonus is been extended. We know that the 10,000, 15,000, 25, 50, and 75 from Diamond all the way up are extended. So take advantage of this blessing and let people know, there's a $1,000 bonus up for grabs. We know that when we build rubies build diamonds. Guys, if you can get yourself to Ruby and teach people to build to Ruby, you can then just constantly get diamonds or rubies being built, and that builds into diamonds and above. So that's really a very cool thing to hook arms with people and help them to get to those levels.
Yeah, I actually think it was completely genius what they did.
Yes, this Ruby bonus thing is so cool.
It
makes sense.
It all makes sense. We always knew, coming in from 2.5 years ago that rubies built diamonds, rubies built diamonds, but rubies build ambassadors.
Absolutely.
And I actually forgot the number. I want to say it's
54 or something like that. 54,
56 or so rubies that it takes to make an ambassador. And guys, just think about that for a second. If we want to talk about keeping it simple, just think about how simple that is. Granted, there's some charting and some ways that those rubies need to be built to make that all work out. But the simplicity of it just takes rubies to build those ambassadors.
It's awesome.
I love that. There's nothing, the same thing that you're doing when you first come in is the same thing that you're doing when you're reaching the top of the mountain. So,
and rubies, guys,
making
that extra $500 to $600, that's life-changing for people each month. That's totally life-changing. That's a car payment. That's, now with summer coming up, that's summer camps. That's all sorts of, it's a summer vacation, to be able to be paid in cash. You just have to think about all the ways that Ruby bonus, the $1,000, but plus being paid $500 to $600 each month. That's life-changing for people. I want everybody to experience what a Ruby gets paid, at least that. But obviously, I want everybody to get to Diamond and above. So that's a very, very cool thing. So take advantage of the offering that they're giving us. That's so cool. Also, let's see, new distributor training there is tomorrow night at 8:30. So tune in on that link, and we'll be set up to go for 8:30 for all new distributors. John and I will be your friends for an hour tomorrow night again.
Yeah, hopefully we will have a seamless introduction with the video tomorrow night.
Right, so. Exactly, cool. And then, let's see, tomorrow is the first Tuesday of the month, right? First Tuesday of the month, so every first and third Tuesday is the Classic Trends New Ulm Rapportunity. So if you're in that New Ulm area or know people in that area, send them there, go there, meet your guests there. That's every first and third Tuesday.
Just need to work.
Also, the second and fourth Thursday of every single month, we are going to be now meeting at Rasmussen College in Mankato. We are no longer going to be at St. Paul's in North Mankato. We're going to move to Rasmussen now. That's a place that we're going to start at 5:30. So typically it's been 6:30. So it's going to start at 5:30 because we have to be out of the building by 7:30 because they set alarms at 8. So I'm really excited about that.
Some of the really cool things though that's going to offer for us as we move over there is that it's a nice new facility. Not that there was anything wrong with the one we had. We're going to have our own room, so we did have some interruptions going on in the other facility. We're also going to have Wi-Fi, so if we want to do stuff like this, if we want to do streamings and stuff like that, we're going to be in a better position to be able to do that. It's a very easy location to find. I don't know if anyone has invited guests that possibly had any issues coming to a church type setting or anything like that. So hopefully this will be a little bit more of a non-confrontational place to meet as well. So
right, and we're hoping even in the future here to do some new distributor trainings there. Meaning, like, let's get some live streamings as far as just even eSpeak training and charting and that kind of a thing. We're looking that this will be a nice place for that, and some really good, nice screen, nice Wi-Fi, all that. Yeah, so it's really going to be exciting. So I'm really excited about that. And those of you that are non-local, please do the same thing we're doing. Copy what we're doing. You know, the Rapportunities are meant for you to party together. Everyone, whether they're on your team or sidelines on somebody else's team, if they live local to you, invite them and invite guests. That's the whole point, to party together. There is such amazingness when you bring distributors all together in one room, where, you know, some people are really strong at this part and some people are strong at that part, and we can, you know, testimonies like crazy in the room where someone can say, oh yeah, I wrapped this person, let me show you this picture, or oh, I know about this, what the greens did for that person. And really it shows those guests, oh my, like this is really cool. These people party together, that's really cool. And they're thinking to themselves, wow, I can join and all I have to do is invite guests to this and I just come with my guests. That's so cool. I can, and somebody else that's at least seasoned is presenting. That's really, really cool. So that's the whole point of it. It's for you to build your business and help your team build their businesses all together in one setting. So that's really, really awesome. I love the Rapportunities. So May 14th and May 28th, I believe those are for the Rasmussen College. And then tomorrow night, 6:30 in New Ulm, and then that following third Tuesday will be in New Ulm as well. Then June, one second. So there's also an online party as well tomorrow night with Estelle on our team. Estelle Flieger and Mandy Russo and Sabrina Fee do an online party for us, for our team, which is awesome. Thank you so much. We so appreciate that. And then just tune into all the other ones that are offered throughout the week as well, where you can always be inviting people on there. Now, if you saw my threads, I did say to, you know, if you're sending out the link or mass inviting, it's starting to actually like mark us as spam, and it's starting to be that we can't even share the link. So please don't just be inviting mass amounts of people. It's meant to just private message people, ask them if they'd like to come on to the online party, and if they're available, then send them the link or invite them. So we want to keep that so that we aren't blocked from that. That would be stinky if that happened and we couldn't do the online party. So please honor that. Then Kim will be coming. I'm so excited. Our presidential line from New Jersey is going to hop on a plane and come visit us again. We are going to meet at St. Paul's Lutheran Church for this particular event because the sanctuary does have a nice screen. It's a nice big area. We're going to do a mini one team, one mission event. So this is not open to all sidelines from other teams. This is for our team alone to invite guests to. And Kim and I and John will be doing the actual presentation for the one team, one mission. And that will start, I believe it was 10:30. I have to look at the event. I have it set up. And then we will break for lunch. So we will set up an Eventbrite for a little bit of a fee to cover the cost of the place, the room rental, and the food, whatever we're bringing in. And then after lunch, we'll actually have a training with Kim, which is so awesome. So any of your guests that would like to continue through and eat lunch and then also hear more, certainly invite them to, you know, enjoy the day with you. That is totally open for everybody. So I'm really, really, really excited about her coming. But that's June 13th on that Saturday. But the Friday, June 12th, we're going to be having a leadership event, and we're calling it the Ruby Rave, which we're going to do quarterly. Every 3 months, we've decided that we're going to do some kind of very special celebration because it's very busy during the season, and it's sometimes we often don't stop and celebrate. So this is meant for us to stop and celebrate. So get to Ruby, guys, in this month, because then you are invited to come to this Ruby Rave. So Rubies and above, you have to be paid as a Ruby and above to be able to be a part of this event. And it's going to be wine and some drinks and some hors d'oeuvres. And we're still figuring out a place where we want to have this, but it's probably going to be at some kind of a restaurant in a private room. So I'm really, really excited. And it'll be a leadership evening with Kim and us and all of you guys. So I'm really excited. I pray a lot of you do make the trip to come. I think it's going to be more than worth your time to be with Kim and have that very special time. She went presidential in 1 year. That's pretty fabulous. And to you know, soak up her knowledge and what she's got going on is a blessing. Also, we're talking about going June 2nd is that university training down in Kansas City, Missouri, and that's on a Monday night from 6 to 10. We're discussing it. John actually stopped at a place that rents out 15 passenger vans. So if we can get enough of you guys that want to pile up in this 15 passenger van and road trip it down there, I think it's like 4 hours, 4.5 hours, maybe 5. one way down there and back. We are thinking about going down there, and it's just going to be a quick down and back for all of you to experience what that looks like. So that's June 2nd. So I'll have to kind of put that together and put that out in the threads and see what everybody's thinking about that. And then July 24th and 25th is green carpet.
Woohoo!
You know, John and I have never missed an event ever since we started this business. We realized that company events are, you know, when you show up at them, your income goes up. It's just a proven fact. It truly is a proven fact that when you go, your team goes. If you don't go, they don't go. It's just the way that it is. If you don't see it as a priority, they don't see it as a priority. I know people are, and I remember when I went on the plane that first time, we did not have the money. We put it on a credit card, but we knew the importance of me getting there, and me getting there changed everything in our business. I was a distributor for 4 months and had never hired a distributor at all. And I went to the January corporate event in Florida. And when I got off that plane, everything changed for us. In 9 months after that point, we went double diamond. We're making $6,000 per month, and John was able to retire from his construction business. You know, and I realized some people go and they leave there with excitement and they do nothing with what they've learned too. That does happen too. But for me, it was life-changing. I took what I learned and I put it into action, and I changed my life and my family's life. And I pray that you guys all see this as not a sacrifice, but as an investment in your family, in your business, and in your team. As soon as you bring team on, it's no longer a selfish thing for you anymore. Now you are looking out for others. Your responsibility is not only to yourself, but it's also to your team. So if you want to grow, you'll be there, and you'll encourage your team to be there as well with you. And many people have figured out a way. They've sat down and they said, all right, how many wraps do I need to sell? What level do I need to get to in order to pay for this and beyond? So I just have to say that. It's truly, if you want to move up in this business, you'll show up to these events and you'll encourage your team to be there too. Okay? So July 24th and 25th, that green carpet is. And we're going to be there. We're going to actually fly in Wednesday through Sunday. Kim has a blocking of 10 rooms, and I believe only like 1 room left. We're trying to pile everybody in, at least 4 into each room, so that the costs are way down. It's $109 per night, split by 4 people. If you need to bring Profit Shake and do snacks, I know there's like a Walgreens and all sorts of cheap places, or a restaurant, or Publix. There's a nearby grocery store that you can get. People have done bread, peanut butter and jelly, whatever, to make it work, because it's life-changing. It's truly life-changing to see the heartbeat of your company and to connect and just be inspired by all that's there and realize what a gift you have, So we're going to go Wednesday through Sunday, and we've got our flights we can definitely share those out again, and all that we've got going on as far as the hotel, the Hampton Inn Ellington. It's an awesome time. It really is an awesome time. It's very, very fun. And then the last thing I wanted to chat with you about is August 6th and 7th is the Willow Creek Leadership Summit. We had actually bought tickets last year when Cammie Dempsey and Kim and all the top leaders go to these leadership summits. It's just a 2-day conference event with the top leaders that will be their presenters to just really raise your leadership lid. And so we decided we wanted to go to it this year because we felt that it was we saw Kim go, we saw Cammie go, and just the benefit from learning and just raising your leadership lid. So we had actually bought the tickets for the Shakopee campus because they actually live stream it all over the country. Well, we were invited actually just recently to go to Cammie Dempsey's. Like, actually, you had to be a double diamond and above paid as, and we're triple and double. So we were able to be invited to actually join Cammie and top leaders in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and actually even go to a pool party at her house, which I'm really excited about. So we're going to go to Michigan.
Throw a wrap on you before that.
Right, absolutely. But the rest of you, what I'm saying is you can go to willowcreek.com/summit. So willowcreek.com/summit. I forget what the price is, $149, maybe $150 for the ticket, but you guys all could carpool and go up to the Shakopee campus and go for this 2-day event and raise your leadership lid. And this is August 6th and 7th. So that's basically all for as far as upcoming events that are going on that are just really, really important. And we'll truly plug you in to what's going on and to just really, you know, take advantage and be all in your business. So I'm really excited about it.
Stoked.
Yeah, I think we did do at least an hour now that I know we were a little bit late getting on, but we're so excited. We are so excited for you guys, and congratulations on an amazing April.
And I know we're going to be shouting out some more people in May.
Yeah.
It's just going to be, we've got people right at the cusp of doing it. So we just can't wait to help you guys pop more diamonds, pop more rubies, emeralds,
Great.
and
Absolutely.
beyond and
Yes.
beyond.
Yes.
So
Yeah, I brought on 15 loyal customers last month, which was a really big month for me. That was really, really awesome, especially when you consider the 60 loyal customer car bonus. That would be like a fourth of the way there if I was just starting my business. So that I remember those beginning days, I did bring on loyal customers like that. So that was really awesome to really get back in the trenches and have lots and lots and lots of parties. That's really a great way to get in front of a lot of people and bring a lot of people on at one time. But yeah, we're working really, really hard ourselves and keeping consistent every single day, reaching out to people, and we're inching closer and closer towards John's triple and my presidential. So we're really, really excited, and it really does take the teamwork, makes the dream work, as we all keep helping each other out and servicing each other and getting there. So excited. Congratulations, guys. So excited for an awesome month. We love ya. Have a great evening, and go Ruby, if not Emerald, Diamond, and all those awesome leadership levels, above. So decide to go there today and commit to that and work towards it every single day. So God bless you guys. Have a great evening, and we'll get the recording out at least for the call. All right, we'll see ya. See you tomorrow night.
Bye.
For those
Thanks,
of you that are
guys.
on the new distributor training. Good night.